expect. I didn't expect it, but I wanted it. I dreamt about it. Did you?
Not really.
No?
No. I stopped believing in Santa pretty early, at like 16, 17.
Yeah, same here. Who knows?
Well, it's December, 12th month.
That's good reasoning. Oh, Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, you're dead, man.
God, he's in so much trouble. He tries the jukes, but this battery assault's too much. Even with the brown boots up, he's going to get taken down. He went for this sneaky play where he hid in the trees, comes down to drag the weight.
On the secret shop, and then you get the runes. 4 stacks on this Luna. He's going to actually get the kill.
Early point in Flame Break. Batrider picks it up from the shop. Gets the bounty runes because the double spawns nearby as they get in onto mid. The Bat's rotation. Winter Wyvern tries to fly away, but this is not a place you want to dive as Navi. Batrider, Battery Assault in trouble for him, but the Firefly turning the damage back around onto Clock until the cogs send them packing. But it's 2 heroes here that have forced 3 heroes out of lane, and Batrider does still get the kill on the Clockwork with that Flame Break and 4 stacks of Napalm.
Well played him, so he just saved himself. He has another Firefly if he wants to go. That's a dead Winter Wyvern.
Is that a double kill for General? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He has been slowed down a little bit. The tick damage not going to be there. He does regret his decision. Maybe in trouble as well. Bat trying to juke away from Clockwork. Nice play from Clock, trying to decide which way is what. But General has found a little avenue of escape now.
He has the Tranquil Boots, he's speedy.
Trying to hide inside the creeps. Tank up as much of this Battery Assault damage as he can, but Dragon Knight will arrive. Soul Ring's here, and he'll take down the Bat with a little click from Clockwork. Doesn't even bother breathing the fire from the DK.
Luna kind of suffers in farm. 22 CS now. Still, Batrider is high level 4, with the Night Stalker being level 3.
Oh, but Seneko, you found yourself in a really dangerous spot. Gets taken down. Bat and Night Stalker both having to just fall away a little bit, peel off this little area as Bat tries to take a stack. Not sure this is wise from the Clockwork. Does get the Lucent Beam into cogs. Damage from the Luna, not quite enough. The bottle charges are there for the Batrider, but the final Lucent Beam does swing out. Just enough. Shadow Shaman both coming in from this bounty rune area. Tower has the creep wave in front of it, and look at this. 3 heroes converging on the Clockwork. The Observer Ward gives them all the vision they need. Now the Ravage, though, coming down onto 3. Night Stalker getting beaten down by the Dragon Knight, who makes the TP rotation in, but you look at this. The Void and now the Urn from Night Stalker onto Clockwork. Is he going to tick down from this? It looks like he'll get the TP back home. Looks like Empire trying to defend this mid lane. Good Winter's Curse brings down Seneko, but Roger wants to battle. Deny on the tower from the Luna as Night Stalker up onto the high ground, flying and flapping his wings. In comes the Tide and Clockwork, crystallizing all sorts of problems trapped in the cogs, and this Anchor Smash will aid them to victory as the Tide does still hold the Ravage. Batrider's coming through. Ravage is there, holding the 2 back away, but I don't know if Empire can chase on forward unless the... Oh! Really?
Whoa!
In come the Ancients to help them get another. As into Roshan they go. First Aegis of the game. Likely to go to the Luna here. Navi, nighttime has arrived thanks to the darkness from Roger. Maybe looking to scout out this Roshan attempt.
Even if it's nighttime, Empire still has good night vision from Winter Wyvern and Luna.
Oh, this is close. Blink in, the Ravage is there. Tide will catch the Bat and the Night Stalker. The Aegis taken by the Luna very quick. As Empire retreat with the drums, speeding away. They do catch the Luna top though. Aegis popped. Have they got the lasso still? They do with a Blink Dagger as well. They'll not jump in with a Bat just yet as the DK sprints forward. Exorcism is out from Dendi, and there's no Ravage, remember. That was used in the Roshan pit, so they chase on forward. Stone Gaze is there, and now the lasso with the damage from Dendi. They clear up the DK. In comes the Eclipse. It looks like it's a lot of damage, but Dendi had to Yule Scepter up into the air. Now they're getting the Medusa online. A 4-hero absolute stomp of this fight as Navi look for the 5th. A triple for Dendi. He's dying to tower, but they tank it up with a Shadow Shaman. Well played. As Navi come out in this fight looking like they were still fireflying, aiming for a Blink Lasso, but Empire have the Dragon form ready. Eclipse on the go. And Pipe is here for the Tide. This could be a big game changer as they blink in. DK just got that item, and Crystallize going to have to back up. Hurricane Pike immediately, but they've got the hook shot in onto DP. Good force staff again from Dendi. Dragon Tail ready with a blink to go. They'll
no mana on
catch
Tide.
Seneko, right? Yeah. So the two supports dying. Should lead to a tier 2 down at bottom. Crystallize throwing out the Mystic Snake to try and slow it down a little bit. Yules and Hurricane.
Siege in tier 3s, then the another team comes and then they siege.
He blinked away from the projectile. He dodged the stun. The DK doesn't get anything done, and now the BKB from Luna wasted completely. Not doing anything. The Ravage finally arrives in onto 4 with the DPX system flowing out now. The DPS is coming. Crystallize dropping low. There's the Medusa right-clicking back, and Empire that lost 3. It looks like it's going to be game here as Dendi on an ultra kill streak keeps on ripping apart heroes one by one.
This Medusa tanked so much damage.
Through the shrine, the backstab may be unexpected here. Empire not in a position to defeat this as DK blinks into the middle of all of them. Oh, this is a disaster. Gets force stabbed away a little bit by the clockwork. In comes the Ravage from Tide, the blink lasso. Now Winter's cursed up. The Batrider getting taken down by his own teammate. Crystallize brings him to his knees. The Glimmer Cape does come through. The gem somewhere on the floor, and sentries being placed down. Empire still falling like flies, though, being right-clicked by Crystallize. TP's out one by one as the shrine popped, and Winter Wyvern will be the one hero from Empire to fall. Can they touch this Medusa? Burn through a little bit of her mana there with a couple of spells, but in comes the Blink Lasso. General gets the DK. He pops his BKB, but the right-click damage from Crystallize looking pretty damn good in the back end. Winter Wyvern's being focused by the Night Stalker, forcing him away, but now the DK stuns in with a hook shot as well. They focus down the Night Stalker with everything they've got. Stone Gaze won't do a hell of a lot as Dendi still struggling to find a target to go on. Again, Empire away or get into fights when Medusa's launching out these split shot Skadi modified things. Night Stalker does get found. The blink BKB with a Ravage as well. They catch Navi off guard with the Eclipse coming through. They'll take down 2. Now Dendi has the BKB and run. They cannot fight here. They cannot fight here. The hookshot cancels it, and Navi, they will actually lose out pretty heavily in this moving forward, but getting taken down immediately with
30 seconds. I'm not sure they're gonna do
already
it.
dead.
Yeah, it's pretty dead. That Eclipse with Aghanim Scepter, the amount of damage is just insane. He actually went on level 20 for plus 100 Lucent Beam damage.
Oh yeah.
Wish they misclicked.
Probably. Here's the Blink Lasso though. The counter to Luna takes the Aegis. Empire prepping themselves to fight the DD Dragon Knight. He's popped his ulti, jumps in. The BKBs come out from Navi though, and now they're in trouble. Team Empire, they've got to run, they've got to sprint. They're splitting up, trying to spread the targets across as much of the map as possible, but Luna, she's the one that's caught over on the northwestern side as a silence. The Night Stalker makes sure there's no Ravage. He couldn't save his mate. The Luna's killed off. Now the Winter's Curse comes in onto Dendi, but it only slows the advance. Tide still falls up towards the northern side of the map, and the Yules in from Dendi catches out the Winter Wyvern. And this is what I was scared about. Even with Aegis Cheese, it still feels like Navi has the upper hand with this draft.
Oh, he's sitting on a ward. Back and forth, baby. Back and forth all the time.
Bye-bye, Winter Wyvern. See you next year. Mid lane now, Medusa. Let me get up onto high ground, silencing onto the clockwork there. He pops his blade mail, but he's being just right-clicked through with a Skadi slow. DK in focus, no BKB for 15 seconds. His ultimate wears out. Does get a Glimmer Cape to save him though, as the Serpent Ward's dropped. On top of this high ground mid, Crystallize running out of mana, but has a BKB in about 10 seconds. The Eclipse will come through, and Medusa being burnt down, but the double force staff gets her back to safety, barely 30 HP. The hook shot clears her up, and now Navi, the back and forth continues. Empire come out with a couple of juicy kills. That's pretty nice, huh? Blink Lasso, Winter's Curse onto Batrider though. Ah, Luna should be okay with the Blink Ravage as well. Team Empire, they're deep in the base. Here comes the Luna's BKB, but there's no ulti from her. Now Medusa launches out the Skadi shot, slowing them down, but the Stone Gaze won't hold them in place. A cold embrace, it buys time, but very, very barely. The inevitable was coming, and 2 heroes will drop here for Empire with no buyback on Luna for 90. Bottom lane, though, with the Serpent Wards. Top lane still open. That tier 3 was the first one to fall, but the Rax is still standing as they blink in with a Dragon Knight stun forward onto the DP as well. There's no Ravage or any ultis really for the Radiant team, and Death Prophet just turns around. Spirit Siphon back up to full HP. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Batrider does get taken out in the middle of 4 Empire heroes, but the Rax, the damage has been done. 2 full lanes, it looks like, will be the damage dealt in the end, as Navi might look to turn around. DK ulti popped here with a Stone Gaze now. Turn around. There we go. Winter's Curse. Night Stalker getting clicked, but the Force Staff back from Seneko keeps him alive a little bit longer, but it's the Eclipse that'll try and do the big damage. Crystallizes BKB. Holds the Medusa in place. Alive through it all. Be right back. Oh yeah, 60 seconds. See you in a bit. Dendi stuck around too long, but still has the buyback available. 2 lanes of Rax is smoke in from Empire. Can they find the jump? Oh, that smoke from Navi, spotted by the Observer Ward potentially. In comes the DK, they get in onto the Deucer. No BKB just yet. The Winter's Curse will hold them back as the Courier dies. Oh, Shadow Shaman falling very low. He's got Serpent Wards to throw, though. The Eclipse will finally come out, and Night Stalker being stunned with a mini stun. Can't move. They can't do anything, but it's the Medusa who will hold them in this game with a Blink Lasso from Batrider finally coming through. It's Navi that will get a double kill and clear Empire off the face of the freaking map. Luna doesn't stand a chance as she has to run away, and Tide blink in the second, but the ghosts, they hit him and he's dead to rights. Empire losing 4
set of Raxes.
Mega creeps coming. Where's our creep wave?
Backdoor protection, buyback protection. Fuck.
Buyback protection. Old Necro Ags.
Buyback protection. That's actually Reaper sight from Necro in the patch a year ago. GG's Qual.
It's over. Game 2. Navi 2-0 up in this best of 5. 1 game away from qualifying for ESL 1 Genting. It ends a little bit of an anticlimax there, but the first 40 minutes of that game